Welcome, folks at home. My name is Double S. I got Zilla on the phone. Zilla, say what's up to the people.
Yes, my people. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are. Thanks for tuning in. And you know the slogan. If you change your mindset, you change your circumstances. Let's get it.
And across the table for me, we got three grown men right now representing SPM to the heart. We got Coach Mike, Coach Mihai, Coach Tash. I'm gonna let you guys do a little introduction for all yourselves, man. Tell me a bit about yourselves, man. All the folks at home. A quick word from our sponsor. The Masterclass podcast is now available on Amazon Music, Radio Public, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Stitcher. If you want to follow our IG or TikTok, they'll be on the screen right next to me right now. The username is The Official Masterclass. Go follow us up. Other than that, you want to follow our Patreon to see my unreleased music videos and to see all the unreleased Masterclass episodes that don't make it to YouTube. And follow our Patreon for $4.99, €5, or $5 depending on where you are in the world. Let's make the happen, man. Without further ado, hope you all enjoy the episode and
So from me.
yeah, man.
All right, my name's Deshaun Lewis, known as Coach Tash for SPM. Part of the management team. I think we're going nearly 3 years strong now. And it's going well, man. Obviously, for me, sports always been in my life. Football, all sorts of sports, really. Martial arts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's kicked off well, and I'm glad it's still a part of my life.
3 years strong. Coach Tash. Mihai, tell us something.
Yeah, so my name is Mihai Lepadatu. Yeah, with me, it was a bit more of a different story. So, obviously, I started coaching when we started SPM, pretty much. Maybe a year before that.
Okay.
Went to uni in Newcastle, studied there for a while. But for a while, I just didn't know really what to do.
Yeah.
And I just knew that, obviously, I love football.
Yeah.
So that was obviously my hobby.
What position you play?
CDM.
Okay, CDM. Go send him back CDM. What position you play?
Striker right now.
Oh, we got the diamond right here.
Got the spine. Got the spine.
Oh, the spine. Man came coordinated. Oh shit. Okay, so coaching a year before SPM, and then what you just said, fuck it, I'm in the deep end.
Yeah, well, to be honest, before that, I didn't really know what to do. Obviously, I did a degree in business or marketing management.
Okay.
So it's just a kind of generalized one, really.
Yeah.
You could do anything with that. But I just said I want to do something that I'm going to like for the rest of my life anyway. So if I'm going to go pursue a career, I'm going to start with something that I like and then see where it leads me.
Understandable, man. Understandable. Coach Mike.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about yourself to all the folks at home,
Coach
man.
Mike, SPM. What's to say? I mean, we're here. SPM has been in my life from I was like 18. So it's amazing that it's manifested. It's amazing I'm sitting here with these two guys right beside me. It's amazing to, just be living this truth.
Well, I've got a bunch of questions for you, and I know Zilla on the phone's got a bunch of questions. My first question to you, I'll let you guys decide the order you guys want to say the answers in. What drives you to wake up every day?
For me, it's just a case of it's bigger than SPM. It's the family tree. It's the ancestors. If I don't wake up, then what am I doing? It's my stepdad, my road dad, whatever. My road dad's dead. My stepdad's in prison. So it's a case of what am I doing with my time?
Yeah.
Because certain men don't have as much time and as much access as I do. So what am I doing?
Damn, what an answer. Mihai, well, what drives you to wake up every morning, man?
Money, to be honest.
Okay.
That's the first thing.
Yeah,
initially, because everyone needs it.
That's a fact.
Other than that, to be honest, just the enjoyment of actually just going to sessions anyway, regardless of, sometimes we're tired, sometimes the weather's crap, you're having to do it outside and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's actually, at the end of the session, there's sort of this feeling that you get of like pride and achievement of coaching some of the kids, and the kids are just loving what you're doing, the energy that you're giving off to them, and it wakes you up in the morning. I can't lie, it gives you that sort of that edge to just.
Okay, so the pride of being a fucking man. Yo, Coach Mihai did that session. Yeah, I'm coming back, mum. Pay for another thing. All right, cool. Tash, what drives you to wake up every single morning, man?
I think first of all, the blessing is waking up the next morning.
Yeah.
Definitely. The fact that I'm able to wake up is then, okay, what can I do with that time now? And why am I thankful? And how can I show it to myself, firstly? So I think being able to wake up and go do something I love, and then also see it develop people as well, and also improve my skills, because I still got goals and stuff that I want to achieve. So
Of course.
at the end of the day, being able to check that off the checklist, see greatness manifest, the visions I have in my head, being able to see it and produce it is amazing. So that's what drives me.
Jesus. 3 big thinkers across the table for me right now. My second question to you all is, what is your 5-year plan? Start with Coach Mike. 5-year plan, man.
Big.
Yeah, it has to be quite vague, which is a case of just
That's
more
okay,
investments, more money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Properties, everything like that. You know, but it's a case of I don't necessarily have I have a 5-year plan in the sense for like SPM, more for myself. It's just a case of just get up and grind every day. You know,
So what, millionaire in the next 5?
hopefully.
Yeah.
If not, then I'll still push towards that. You know, but it's word to Eric Thomas. You know, he ain't got a plan. I ain't got a plan like that. But every day we're working, because if I'm not, then what we doing?
Big fucking facts. Mihai, what is your 5-year plan, man?
Yeah, I'd say probably quite similar to Mike.
Yeah.
Before SPM, obviously I sat down. Like I said, I didn't really know what to do, and then I just wrote like a 10-year plan.
Yeah.
And the 10-year plan was to actually start a football club
Oh, right.
from the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
And hope, obviously, the plan was by 10 years, you'll be in step 5 or step 6. For those that don't know, it's probably but basically like 5 leagues off the Premier League, should we call it?
Fucking hell.
So obviously it's written down notes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I still want that to be the plan. I can't lie to you, because obviously a lot of competition,
Yeah.
a lot of luck is needed.
Of course.
A lot of luck is needed in life, really and truly. But it's very achievable. It's just that I don't know if I'll enjoy it as much as I thought I would at the start.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Those are dreaming big. I like it, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would the team be called if you did get one, though?
Oh, that's a tricky question, Tricky.
This guy's
one.
indecisive, man.
Alright.
Yeah. To be honest, I think it would be something linked with back home. So obviously, I'm from Romania originally.
Okay.
So I'll find something inspirational from there.
Yeah.
I like the one Notchi because it's icon spelt backwards. And it sounds kind of hard.
Not GFC.
Not GFC.
Now introducing
I like that
Notchi,
still.
starting 11. Coach Tash, what is your 5-year plan, man?
That's a big question, man. I feel like it changes every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the 5-year plan, is to be in a great position where financially I'm comfortable. I don't have to think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being able to still do the things I enjoy growing up, still doing my passions, not dashing that aside for anything. And just be in a good position, trying to be happy, grateful, all of that really, man. But just, financially definitely great position, and continuously doing the things I enjoy. That's 5-year plan. But definitely living, in terms of living the way man's living and stuff, in terms of house and stuff like that, property, I definitely want to know a lot more about it in the next 5 years.
Okay, but you mentioned hobbies. That brings me to another question.
Yeah.
Do all of you have any hobbies outside of SPM? Let's start with you, Tash. Any hobbies at all?
100%.
Name them, man. What do you get up to? What do you get up to when you're not coaching? Saturday, Sunday, what you on?
Oh, I love music, so I love to write music.
Okay, what album coming? EP, mixtape? What we got?
Let's go for the EP first. You
EP?
know, 7
How many
track
songs?
EP. 7. I'd go for 7.
7 songs, 2024?
Pressure. No promises.
No problem.
No promises.
So, music, any other hobbies?
Dance for sure as well.
Dance. So what, like break dancing, street dance, like moves from Step Up?
Yeah.
You can crank your nigga down type shit. I hear that.
Stomp the yard type shit.
Yeah. So what, music and dance, that's where your soul's at?
Yeah, a lot really. Outside of sports and stuff like that, yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. So what, is there going to be like some type of collision with the sports, the dance, the music? For the kids out there, man. For the kids.
Could be part of the 5-year plan for sure.
Okay. I'm looking forward to hearing that. Mihai, outside of SPM, any hobbies at all?
To be honest, just playing many different sports.
What type of sports, man?
Pretty much anything. I'll slap a bit of badminton. That works out for me. I can't even lie.
Badminton's
It's a
hard
serious
still.
sport. Tennis, obviously, I was a good swimmer back in the day, so I'll do swimming.
What, on the big court? With
Yeah,
the
yeah,
racket?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit. I thought you meant table.
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I could do that as well.
By the way, for you at home, he was a serious swimmer as well. Serious.
You can swim like a dolphin, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. That's mad. So what, is that going to be incorporated one day? Teach kids how to swim?
Yeah. To be honest, the only reason it hasn't kicked off yet is it's just the qualifications. You actually need to do a lot of stuff, because obviously it's dangerous, isn't it? They're in the pool.
Safeguard
drown.
them.
You know what I mean?
Safeguard them.
But I was a lifeguard at one point, so it's just that you need to renew that license to do it. So I think if we can look into that, it'll probably
5-year plan, 5-month plan. Fuck
Yeah.
it, 5-month plan. Fuck it.
definitely.
So what? You're a swimmer, badminton. You're just an athlete, pretty much.
Yeah.
Fuck it, no. But yeah, man. Any other hobbies? You into music, dance?
Yeah, not quite the dance.
Yeah.
Not quite the dance. I like watching the man then dance.
Yeah.
Hey, pause on that one as well. Pause on that one as well. But yeah, to be honest, another thing is just sort of just anything to do with business. I listen to quite a lot as well.
Okay.
Just seeing how the people got to where they got to most of the time and stuff like that. That interests me quite a lot, actually. Yeah.
That's lit, man. That's lit. Yeah. Mike C, any hobbies outside of SPM coaching?
Hobbies is not really, to be honest with you. I mean, listen to music. I love music, of course.
Everyone loves music,
who doesn't
bro.
exactly?
That's kind of a vague answer. Come on, give me some more detail,
I mean,
man.
I'm
What you be getting up to
I'm
in
a
your
simple
spare
guy,
time?
you know what I'm saying?
Simple in what
White
way?
loaf bread, you know what I'm saying? I'm simple. When I'm not working, I'm thinking about working. If I'm not, then I'm watching football. You know, football's my thing. Video games.
So what, everyone's a Man United fan at the
No,
table?
Arsenal on this side.
Arsenal, Gunners. Strictly
3 Premier League titles.
Stick to Football Manager.
So what, Zilla, do you have any questions for the folks at SPM?
Yes, I've got a few, but
go.
we start off with the simple ones. So for the 3 young and upcoming entrepreneurs across the board, if you had a lesson that you learned from 0 to where you are at this point, what would be the number 1 lesson you've learned?
What a fucking question. You know, let's start with Mike. I see you brainstorming over there. Let's start with you, man.
Number 1 is manners are free. I feel like my parents always drilled that into me. Manners are free. Will get you anywhere in life.
And the pleasers, your
the pleasers, the thank yous, the sirs, the madams, even saying that to a kid that might not even say thank you to you, but say, oh, please get that for me. Oh, thank you. You know, I feel like manners, the smallest of details has got me. You know, has played a massive part as to where I am right now. You know, people, consider me as a very, friendly person, respectful person, and that's just down to manners. You know, so for me, I feel like the biggest thing I've learned is, that manners are literally free and they can get you anywhere in life.
That's mad. Manners are free from Mike C. Number 1 lesson,
I have
man.
to just say I agree fully with you on that one, man. Honestly, just people view you in a different way when you just approach them with a sir, even
all the time.
Yeah,
that's just who you are.
And I've even had people just say to me, "Oh, why are you calling me sir?" And I'm like,
"Same,
like, it's okay. Yeah. Like, it's okay. I'm not calling you like a swear word or something. Like, just chill." For me, I think on top of what Mike says, that's a big lesson that, to be honest, I think I've been doing it for a while and I've realized that it just works with everyone. Just getting along with everyone just works out well. You know, whether you like them, whether you don't, you know what I mean? There's always something that you can learn in a person. So you can look at their positive traits, their negative traits. I mean, I do that a lot. Where I learned that from is my dad. So I would look at, there was a lot of negative things that I saw in my dad. Yeah. But then I looked and said, okay, what things can I get out of him to get the positives out? And then I just do that with everyone now, man. Even if even if I can just see that you're giving me a bad aura and stuff, I just try to get some things out of you to
A
realize,
little
okay,
reverse psychology type
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Like what? You know, you've got some traits. Everyone's got traits. Can I pick out any traits that I can learn from? Do you know what I mean? Another one is always learning, always listening,
Always
listening.
Open up your
because-
ears,
yeah,
dog.
man.
Open them up.
Yeah, because I just feel like sometimes even when I'm speaking to people, they're sort of, you know, not really.
You hear, but you don't listen.
Exactly.
But you don't listen.
And yeah, to be honest, yeah, just the learning aspect of stuff, man. Just understanding that we're still young, even though, you know.
How old are you guys?
26 or 26.
27.
All of you are 26.
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in.
Nah,
26 feeling 22. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, bro.
My knee don't feel 22, but my mind feels 22.
Look at my lips. You're
Coach Tash, what is your number one role you've learned throughout life so far?
I'd say firstly, before I attack mine, I have to attack what they were talking about, because I think we're all on the same wavelength anyway.
Yeah.
And I think being a people's person is definitely vital, especially you're always going to deal with different age groups of people,
Okay.
different people culturally. You have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to. It's big.
So what type of coaches have you dealt with so far?
Every coach, every culture.
Every.
Romania, Swedish,
From
Norwegian,
from Asian,
Ethiopia,
Chinese, Japanese,
Nigeria,
people that don't even,
Ghana,
in the
Jamaica.
normal world, they really want to shake your hand, they even want to speak to you,
Don't
but
even want to look at you.
they see how you are with their child. They're like, oh wow, you know. But I feel like before Tash even finishes answering the question fully, engagement's our biggest strength. You know, as a team, to the point where we don't even have to be together and we all still perform. We all still carry that because that's who we are.
That's mad.
You know, and a lot of the feedback we get, a lot of the kids that come to our sessions come for us. Not for the sport, not to throw a ball or kick a ball, but to see Tash, to see Mihai, to see Mike, just to say, hey, I wore a Spider-Man costume, because they know that we'll indulge and make it seem like a real conversation that we actually care about, because we care about you. So we care about the Spider-Man and we care about the Batman, and they can feel that, you know. So our engagement comes down to our people skills, comes down to how we present ourselves, how we treat other people, you know. But yeah, sorry, Tash.
No, that was big, man. And I think on top of that, a smile is so infectious.
So you guys be smiling all day?
But you know me already, man. My teeth are always showing pictures.
Big smiler, you know what I'm saying? The people even ask, like, why do you always smile? So it's nothing to be upset about. You know, at the end of
That's
the
a
day,
great way to look at life, though. Big man too.
100%.
Big man
So just a smile can make their kids smile, you know. So yeah, that's big. But I think the biggest thing for me, writing stuff down. Things can go on in your mind. You can have a lot of ideas, but it can just go away like that.
I click of a fucking finger.
So
Just like that.
yeah, if you write it down, you definitely do see the differences when you come back to it. See if it actually has come, and if it hasn't, then you go work on it. So I think writing stuff down definitely helped a lot.
Jesus, I hope everyone that's watching at home has a fucking pen and paper. Gems are dropping left and right in this motherfucker. But Zilla, let's hit on with another question.
Yeah, so I would like to hear you guys' opinion on principles and morals. Sorry, principle and pride.
P&P. We ain't pushing it.
Go on, Mr. Lepidati. What's your opinion?
Yeah, when you start.
Do you know what it is with the pride thing? I think sometimes people have too much pride,
Okay.
and especially in London, I don't know how it is around the world, but I feel like it just damages stuff. It damages relationships, it damages partnerships, it damages infrastructure, teams, whatever it may be. I feel like sometimes it just gets in the way of just blessing stuff out.
Jeez.
And I've come across it in different areas,
Different industries.
Yeah, different industries. Everything within family, within business, within your hobbies. You know what I mean? It's just understanding that the issues that we've got are not that big.
Yeah. In the grand scheme of things.
Exactly. And you don't, learning to forgive people, learning to sort of, sometimes even just say stuff in a different way where it doesn't sound prideful, can make a person feel differently about you, if you know what I'm trying to say.
So would you say you're prideful or prideless? Or a bit of both? Give me in the middle.
Yeah, I'm trying to be in the middle, to be honest.
Okay.
I feel like I'm prideless sometimes, to be honest, man, because I'm very forgiving all the time.
Yeah.
You'll be the bigger person.
Yeah. I'm always trying to bless stuff. And then sometimes it can flip around because it's like people will try to take advantage of you if you're not. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You don't.
People are horrible out there, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Fuck 'em though.
Yeah, for real.
Fucking done with that.
But at the end of the day, even you know, if you get stabbed in the back and stuff like that, there are lessons at the end of the day, man.
Big
And it
facts.
comes.
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say it comes back to the fact that you know, we're all young again.
Facts.
We're young and you're gonna learn, and most of the time you're gonna become a millionaire at 40, 50 if you look at the stats.
If you look at the
Look at the
stats,
stats, you're
Well,
not
all
gonna
of you
be
lot
a-
been looking at the stats.
Hey, I'm
Look at
trying to
the stats.
defeat the odds. I'm trying to defeat the odds, dog.
I've been looking at the stats. What's the stats?
the stats are like typically they say men hit their prime in like 30, but then like lots of like business podcasts that I'm watching, that them men are like 35, 38, 40. Whereas like now they've been,
So you man are
they're at
like,
their pinnacle. Don't get me wrong, they still be making money from like 32, 34, but
Yeah.
they're at their pinnacle.
so you guys are like a good 6 and 7 years away from
Yeah,
hitting
but,
that
you know,
typical men peak.
Of course,
Yeah.
but like Tash said, you know, we're always trying to defy the odds, you know, defeat the odds, because even when it says to business, you know, they say the business are meant to fail within the first 3 to 5 years. We're approaching our 3rd year in April, you know, so it's our duty to make sure that it don't fail. You know, we do defy the odds. You know, they say that you're not meant, it's not possible to work with your friends, you know, and we're here to defy the odds. We're here to defy the odds again, you know. So, you know, a lot of things are stigmas, and it's a case of, are you going to follow the stigma? You know, when you go to the train station, they always say, you know, walk to the right, and some people on the other going the opposite direction walk to the left. But sometimes if the space on the left side, the aisle on the left is free, I'm walking on the left.
Bro, fuck society, man.
You know, so
You gotta
my
bend the
point,
laws
you know what I'm
and
saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you know, the logic makes sense, but you got to create your own logic. You know,
Create your own
we're
logic.
here to defy the odds,
I
man.
like that.
Absolutely.
Coach Dash, principles and pride. What are your views on principle and pride, man?
Yeah, again, I think, you know, pride can be the death of you. Pride could be a lot of things that's negative. But I don't want to skip the positive side of it, you know.
Yeah.
I've been pretty prideful. Pride helped me get a lot of places. Pride helped me, you know what, Tash, you need to work out. Get it done, you know. So it's about that balance at the end of the day. I think if you do have the balance, it's great. If you have too much pride, it's damaging, definitely destructive. And too little of it will get you pushed around. So both effects are kind of bad. It's a double-edged sword, but if you get the balance, it's sweet.
So would you say you're in the balance, or you sway into one side?
It's difficult every day. You balance with you fight with the balance. So it's just about knowing, identifying it, and then being able to challenge it, and then just work forward.
I like that, man. That's an honest answer.
Yeah.
Michael.
I think it's the same as Tasha's, to be fair. Which is, there has to be a balance. I think that's so key, and the fact that you're fighting with it every day is so key, because we're men, you know. So automatically, we're more egotistical.
Yeah.
We have more pride than, you know, a woman would be. You know.
So is there any one day where you all go into work and like the testosterone's just clashing?
Oh, 100%, man. There's been so much times where we look at each other and we're all pissed off with each other for whatever reason. Maybe for no reason.
No
but
reason, maybe.
it's just, we woke up early, got to travel, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
But
I hear
I
that.
feel like that's what makes it authentic, because it goes from, for example, us not seeing each other, us saying, you know, hello, for example, and that's it. But then when the lights are on, it's bang, we perform and we're in character, and the chemistry is just there. You know what I'm saying? And
we're smiling.
And we're smiling, you know. They can feel the energy, they can feel the charisma, the cohesion amongst us three, you know, as well as the other coaches that we have in our team as well. You know, so
We never really have kids come up to us and go, "Oh, why are you sad, coach?
Yeah,
why are you
yeah,
sad,
literally.
Coach Dash?"
You guys
Literally.
have never said 24.
no, man. As soon as I know it's whistle time, it's
Champions League.
Champions League, and it's a case of someone
Every
wants
day,
every
all
day.
day.
Someone wants our
I like that,
position.
man. I like that. I'm gonna
Every
try to be like that more.
Someone wants our
That's
position, man.
mad,
The
bro.
same schools we're trying to get into, the same kids we want to work with. Someone else wants to work with those kids.
But they don't want to get the chance though. Fuck
We don't want to give them the chance.
it.
You know.
I like that, man.
Get your foot in
So
the door.
would you
That's
say
it.
that you lot, when one of you three is being too prideful, do you guys like? Does the team collectively come in and try? Like, bro, you're being a bit.
I'll
Right,
take
right,
this
right.
one. I'll take this one. I think we have a balance in the way we are all as people already. So
Yeah.
me, I can check me in a different way than Mike checks me, but I
Yeah.
understand what they both getting at, you know what I mean? And I can respect it, and then we can move forward. So that's what it is for me anyway, because I can be moody. Facts straight.
It can be moody.
Moody, man. So they gotta deal with that. But you know, when the game lights are on, I'm gonna be there and perform for you. So
That's mad, man. That's mad. I like that answer. But I got a question for you, lot. If you guys could say anything right now, different to what you said before for your 5-year plan, what would you say to your 15-year-old self right now?
Someone's phone. My 15-year-old self right now, I would wish I have an iPhone, but I have a BlackBerry. What? 15-year-old self, I say it's gonna be okay.
You're just ruining it.
It's gonna be okay.
If you could give some advice to your 15-year-old self, what would you tell
Honestly, for me to start with,
If you could just
15-year-old
pick up the
advice,
phone and
I
you're
would
talking to
honestly
yourself.
say, keep doing what you're doing. You're okay.
Yeah.
Because for me personally, I was in the space of, it was a blur. Finishing Peru, not even going to school, no GCSEs. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what the hell do you do? But then it's a case of, you know, my dad's always saying that you never failed school, school failed you. You know, and it's just kind of shifting my mentality that it's going to be okay. You know, everyone's going to say that you're not meant to succeed and you'll be okay. So my message would be, just keep doing what you're going to do and you'll figure yourself out, Max.
I like that. I like that one very much. Mihai, what would you say to your 15-year-old self, man?
I agree with what Mike's saying, where it's just at the end of the day, it's your life. That's your pathway. You know what I mean? What I would say, manage your money better.
Okay. That's a nice one.
Just because obviously I've been working from the age of 16, and I think for me I'm an experienced guy.
Yeah.
I'm not on the saving thing, can't lie.
What,
With
even
me,
now?
Yeah, even now, like obviously now you have.
He
to
goes on
kind
more
of-
holidays than me.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't been on holiday in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to spend that money.
Where's the last place you had on holiday, man?
Turkey.
How long you go to Turkey?
Right, 5 days.
5 days. So what? In the last 2 years, how many holidays you been on?
Yeah.
Since COVID stopped, innit? That's post-COVID.
Yeah.
You can't eat that even know.
Yeah, I don't even
You don't
know.
even know.
blood.
Is that how many
Yeah.
More than one hand dog.
Yeah.
More than one hand dog.
So what, you've never been on holiday?
No,
in
to be
2
fair, I went Barca in April.
How
I
long you
went
go to
for like
Barca?
4 days, 5 days, I think.
Have his feet in the
It's
sand.
like a
you know what I'm
weekend,
saying?
man. So,
Put your feet out in the sand.
Yeah. Well, my knee was bust by that point, but you know, just wobbling on my little, my little crutches and that. But yeah,
Tash, have you been on holiday in the past 3 years?
I did go on holiday with the lads.
Where'd you go?
When I lads
but yeah, enough said.
No,
The lads.
no
Enough
com-
said, parents.
No comment.
We'll leave that word there. But where did you go though?
No comment.
Not even the country.
No.
What, Europe, Asia?
You know what it is? If you know where he went, then you kind of just paint a picture of how it went already.
Paint a picture.
I don't want you
Europe.
to paint a picture.
The EU?
Wait,
Don't
SPM,
paint
wait,
the
SPM.
picture.
Parents are watching. Parents are watching.
All right. Noted. Zilla, do you have another question to ask the folks at the
Yes,
table?
sir.
Let's do
So
it.
my next question is, obviously we've all been through stuff in life. And for me, my mantra is the LLW. Loss turn into lesson, lesson turn into win. If you have to turn your losses into your lessons, which one are your greatest loss would be your biggest lesson?
Jesus. What a fucking
Good question.
question.
It's a good question.
What a question, man.
That's a great question.
I'm just staring into the abyss.
Yeah,
thinking,
I mean-
what the fuck?
I was still thinking
Go on,
about
if you-
what my
if you got answers.
15-year-old self
Oh,
would
go on.
tell myself.
Go on, go on. You got to catch him on that one.
Yeah, to be honest, so obviously recently I went through a madness where I was diagnosed with cancer. So I had to
fuck,
basically I had to run through going through chemo, finding out obviously you got the cancer and all of that stuff. And yeah, that just obviously turning it from a negative to a positive, or just the lessons that I've learned is just how much staying positive can defeat anything. To be
Okay.
honest with
So
you,
you were
man.
positive the whole time.
The whole time.
So you cancer free now?
Yeah.
Let's get a round of
Amen,
applause for
amen,
cancer free in this
amen.
motherfucker, man.
Serious.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
Salute.
Thank you. Yeah, to be honest with you, the lesson with that was not only was I helping myself mentally, because obviously with the medication that they're giving you and stuff like that, it can morally bring you down. They told me that from the start, that the main effect that this is going to have is that you can go into state of depression. Mentally.
And was that, did you feel that the second you started taking them like that?
Nah. Because I knew that as soon as, because obviously I already had the heads up that it might be that.
Okay.
So from the start, I just said, firstly, I was trying to be strong for these men.
Yeah.
Trying to stay strong for my family, trying to stay strong for my girl.
Yeah.
Because they were going to be the people around me regardless. It was like...
That's optimistic as fuck, though.
Yeah. But regardless that, you know, because it's my problem for me, because I'm just, you know, I don't really focus on myself as much as I focus on others.
Okay.
So for me, it's sort of like, I don't want to affect these guys. I don't want to affect my parents, my little brother, my girl. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
A suffering silence.
Exactly. Yeah. And you know, like, if I'm going to be totally honest, because I had the people around me, you know, I didn't feel like I was suffering that much, man. You know, like, obviously the hardest things for me was just being in that hospital, you know, 5 days in a week, and you can't go home, you know, and you're just on the drip, and you just have to sit there and just watch stuff or read stuff, and it's just, it's like, for me, I can't do that because I want to be out doing something. I want to do something.
Parents and kids are asking, "Where's Coach Mihai? Where's Coach Mihai?"
Trust me, man. Trust me. And then obviously there's the look side of stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I lost my hair, I lost beard, everything. And bro, I can't even lie. Even today, my girl showed me a picture, and I said, "Oh my god!"
Whole different man.
I said, "Oh my god!" It was shocking. It was shocking.
So what? Did it just fall out, or did you just wake up and it was just gone?
Yeah, man. Because remember, I had long hair before. Remember?
Yeah, the long lush
ponytail.
The Jesus
grease
type
man.
Yeah.
That's a Jesus.
That's how they describe Jesus, no?
Yeah.
The long hair with the hair.
Without the bun.
Without the bun.
Oh,
literally.
yeah.
I freestyled it. Yeah, so obviously with the look stuff as well, and I was just going out. I was doing sessions. I was going out, like, drinking and stuff. And bro, like, obviously because I had to do the steroids, I put on like 10 kg. So man was just feeling, you know,
macho,
big as well.
That's right.
I just didn't even focus on that, man. I was just like, yo, it's just gonna be me high.
He's not capping. He's not capping.
It's gonna be me high. Can't lie. So that's the lesson that I learned, that actually, even when stuff like that comes along, if you just approach it with positivity and actually look to see, okay, how do we solve the problem, and you know, staying optimistic about it,
it's
you
massive.
can achieve a madness, man.
Otherwise, you probably end up committing suicide. Certain man.
100%.
Like,
Honestly, bro.
I use Mihai's example of you know, having to be optimistic. I use Zilla's example of having to be in pen every flipping day. It's like, brother, if you don't find the positivity yourself, you're gonna be in the sunken place for real.
Jesus Christ. You're just gonna hear that noise. It's lights, isn't it? But let me ask you this question before we...
Stash anyway, Stash.
What was the feeling like when Mihai was diagnosed and having to go to work without him, and the kids are coming up to you, "Where's Mihai? Where's Coach Mihai?" Like, what's going through the brains right now? What's happening, man? Chat to me.
It took ages to sink in, bro.
Yeah.
I'm still looking at him, and it's like, is this real? How many people does this happen to? How can it be you? I only see this in movies. Impossible, bro.
Big
like,
facts.
this is a dream. Not even a dream, a nightmare. Sorry, it's not real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it all realistic when I had to go with him I went with him to the hospital.
Oh, that's love, man.
Watch the guy tell us the percentage of chance.
What was it?
How it happened. What was the percentage?
So I think basically there was a couple percentages that they told me, because what it started with a tumor in one of my testicles.
Oh,
that
fuck.
Then led to the cancer. Basically you have to find out if the testicle is actually a tumor which is cancerous or not.
Okay.
So through that they did some tests and stuff like that, but they said that not many people get it anyway, and the chance of dying is like -2% or some shit.
-2%.
Yeah, so it's not that bad. But the problem was that it was cancerous. So from then, it just depends where it spreads, and it just depends where it spreads. So luckily, it was the lymph gland. So I don't think they had a percentage on it, but
like 1 in every 25 people can get this.
Yeah, so I think that was the tumor thing. It was like
1 in every 25.
Yeah. So
Fuck.
yeah, bro, I can't lie to you. For everyone that's watching, you know, sometimes if you feel any kind of pain, anything like that, the NHS is free, fam.
You fucking dumb. It's free.
You know what I mean?
The American dons are struggling.
Trust me.
Even
Even to go to opticians, they're struggling just to get their eyes checked. You know what I'm saying?
just to get some context. Yeah. So what? You visited the NHS and it was just.
Yeah, man. My girl, obviously, I had a little bit of pain in like that, like my kind of bladder area or my stomach area, and then yeah, my girl just kept on telling me, you need to just go see the GP because it might not be a mad thing, but just seeing it. So yeah, it just all sort of escalated from there. They thought it could be just an infection. Then they found out, oh nah, we need to see. They couldn't really find what the problem was. Went to like 3 different hospitals. Then they told me, you know, it could be a mad thing. So I went and got a second opinion from another hospital because I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Nah, this is impossible.
They're just chatting shit.
Yeah,
Let's
literally.
diagnose or some shit.
Literally.
Must be another Mihai or something.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
Especially because I've got no, it's not like major history in my family of cancer.
Okay.
So yeah, man. Could
But
just
you
happen.
beat that shit, man.
Yeah,
Beat that,
bro, bruv.
beat that
must
case,
say,
Rico
yeah.
case.
I must say, well done to Miha as well, because that just started off from like, oh, it just hurts a little bit to craziness. So prevention is better than rather prevention than something happening and you gotta find a cure.
Big facts.
So if he didn't go that early, who knows what could have happened. So
Yeah, big facts.
So let's transition back into the earlier question, which was, what life loss, in a sense, gave you your biggest lesson? Mihai, you answered it with the cancer. I'm gonna move on to you, Tash, and we're gonna go to Michael and then flip back into the next question.
that was a bit different, man.
Let's hear it, man. Fuck it, we don't judge over here, man.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of, I like it because it's, you know, everything that I've maybe had a loss in, it's definitely been a lesson. So I don't really take it too much as a loss. But I think one big one, my uncle passing away on my birthday.
On your actual birthday?
Yeah.
And were you and your uncle close?
Yeah, 100%.
Fuck,
That made
man.
me realize life's too short from early. And I was just like, yeah, that he was just so calm, so polite. It's just a shame. So just like, yeah, everything that you do, you just go full throttle, man, because you don't know when. It's a wake up call for sure.
That is fucked up, man.
Yeah,
I won't
man.
lie.
Move forward.
And that turned into your biggest lesson.
Yeah, man, because
Life's too short. That's
Anyone could fall off the grid at any point in time, man. So show people love all the time. Back to what Mike said and me, I said, always smile and show good love. You don't know what people are going through, man. So yeah.
I like that, man. That's fucking powerful stuff you lot are saying, man. You guys gonna make me fucking cry in here, man. Not today. But Mike, biggest life loss that turned into a lesson, man.
Biggest life loss would be Pops. That's in jail.
Yeah.
Because like I said, to me, that stimulates me.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I was very emotional from the stages like 17, 18, 19.
Yeah.
Because obviously you have to step up. There's no man in the house anymore. You have to become the man. You got to step up for your mom. You got to step up for your siblings and stuff. So yeah, for me, that was the biggest life lesson, which comes back to what I said previously, which is the case of why do I wake up? Because if I don't, what am I actually doing? And I start to lay and I think about other people and I'm like, but what are they doing with their time? What's Mihai doing with his time? What's Tash doing with his time? What the hell am I laying down? You know, all of those kind of things. It stimulates me. It keeps me active, and it's what I love because, you know, I used to be the kind of guy that used to play PlayStation all the time, or play Football Manager all the time and stuff. So, whereas now, I consciously don't do that because I'm consciously aware of how other people may spend their time. So therefore, I must spend my time productively.
So what? No gamers in the house? No
Gamers, but not, obviously not the way I used to be. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a serious FIFA man. Now it's just
It's not even called FIFA no more, no?
Yeah, so I'm saying I haven't had FIFA since FIFA 20.
For some shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
Not buying that shit, bro.
Nah, but it probably still bangs. So I played it one time.
What, gamers, no gamers, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, laptop?
Yeah, I didn't have a
Gamers?
PlayStation
Football Manager.
for a while. I got one like last year. Got a PS4, play it here and there. But watch Netflix and stuff on there.
Nah, Netflix and show. I'm talking gamers, man. Gamers. Me high gaming?
Nah, not even me, you know.
No. No gamers at the table, man. That's all right. So
FM only. Catch me on FM.
I mean, introduce me to a good story game. I could try it, you know. If
Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption, some fucking.
That's long. All
right, bring me into the next question. This is a 3-part question, so we're just gonna do this one part. Everyone answers, and we get into the next part. Okay. I'll start with Mihai, because I know you mentioned you have a girlfriend. Any special ladies in any of you lot's lives?
Yeah, my galley, man.
He's got a great one.
How long you guys been together?
2 years.
Get it right.
2 years this month. Yeah, 2 years.
Oh, blessings, man. 2 years.
2 years.
Most people don't last that fucking long, man.
Yeah.
2 years. And what would you say is the best thing about you guys' interaction and love for each other? She's watching.
Yeah. Hey, answer correctly, bro. Answer correctly. Switch on.
Look at my lips. You're ruining it.
Yeah, to be honest, I think obviously I told these men as well. You know, you gotta find the person that's sort of you get on with the most, man. You get on with the most, regardless. Obviously, you wanna have a good looking girl as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
100%.
But there needs to be a balance, man. There needs to be a balance, because I'm gonna be real. Most of the 10 out of 10s on this earth, their personalities
It's a 4 out of 10.
Zilch.
So you guys been in the market, if you know that.
I spent too much money to find out that these girls are 4 out of 10s personality wise.
Shit, how much money, man?
Too much money. You don't want to know.
How much is too much money?
Too much. 3 triple digits. Everett.
All right, man. All right. Coach Tash, any special lady in your life, man? I see you skinning tea over there, man.
I can't even see him. Look at me.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my grandma. Shout out to my
Everett. You know them safe answers there, girls.
Playing it safe. Okay. We'll catch you. No worries.
I
We'll
was
catch
rocking
you.
my world right now, man.
All right, man.
You know.
Mike, any special lady in your life right now?
Same answer as Tashi boy, man.
Look at him. He's playing it safe. Copycat.
Everett. Yeah, man. Let's keep it simple. Obviously, like I said earlier, I follow a lot of successful people. I listen to a lot of successful business podcasts and entrepreneur podcasts, and the main thing they say is obviously find a woman. She's a great woman. She'll help you, and I feel like I'm on that spiritual journey to try to find a good woman that will help me as a man get to that next level. Because for me, I don't need a woman for her finances or anything like that. I just need support. That's it. I just need someone to, if I need to speak about something, be invested in what I'm speaking about, rather than being like, oh, okay, and moving on. You know, if I feel like she's invested in me, in my business and that, we can grow.
Fair enough, man. Yeah. Fair enough.
And I want realness, not just positive affirmations. Yeah. I need
realness.
So do you guys have a couple contenders or no?
I played the 5th commandment.
Are you not embarrassed? It's embarrassing.
Okay, please. that answer. Any toxic traits you guys have had to deal with in your past times?
Mikey.
Woo!
Mikey.
Toxic traits from what, a previous partner? Myself.
Previous partners.
Previous partner. We don't mention no names, no free promo and that, but you know. Yeah, I mean, for me, toxic traits, something I don't like in a woman is, you know, too much physicalness, if you want to call it that. Physical altercations.
She has too much testosterone.
Like, you know, but
I don't think they understand. I can literally just.
Obviously, everyone expresses themselves in different ways. Some women love to shout, some women cry, some women throw hands. Whereas
so you said you had a hand throw.
My previous was a bit of everything.
Pump ups and that.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far, but it's come close to that, and I don't want to be in that kind of environment. You know, that's the main.
You couldn't raise a youth in that environment.
Yeah, you don't want to raise a youth in that kind of environment. You don't want a youth subconsciously seeing that happening in the background, even once or twice. Because from my experience, my parents, I never saw that from my parents. I never even saw my dad call my mum a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, like, I know how to conduct myself certain ways. I know that if you do conduct yourself certain ways, it would be out of character because I've never seen certain things. You know, for me personally. Fair
enough. Mihai, any toxic traits you've had to deal with, man?
To be honest, for me, it was more. I think it just comes back to just having an ex that has had an ex that was toxic, and they're used to the
Toxicity.
Yeah.
Tongue-tied.
Yeah, and they try to bring that into the relationship or bring that into your life, where it's like, and it's just little stuff that you start to recognize, and you're like, okay.
But man, them ruin gal though. Man, them ruin gal.
It's big facts.
Because it's like, for example, like I might treat a gal in a trashy way, and then for example, me, I might pick her up at 2 months time, and then she's dealing with the trauma of what I caused upon her. So we gotta be accountable as
So
guys.
would you say, how many females would you say you've ruined in this lifetime?
Ooh, it's me has question.
You brought it up, man. I was just
Sorry, I'm trying to back his point. Yeah, I'm trying to back his point. Not trying to dig myself into a hole.
Would any of you on record say how many females you've ruined in this lifetime?
We've ruined each other.
I don't reckon I ruined anyone, man.
Nah, no ruins.
Damn, man.
You guys have ruined each other.
Ruined each other.
So it's tit for tat.
You can call it that.
I mean, she's watching. Back to you, man. Sorry.
Let me shut up.
So toxic traits. I think that was the question we were on.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's sort of it. Just sort of just bringing your past to your present. Just need to cut that out, girls, because it's like it's a different person that you're dealing with, and you're just. Yeah, it's just weird, man.
Do you feel like they're still caught up on the last brother, and it's like, I'm not that brother?
Do you know what it is? I've never really experienced that.
Yeah.
Where it's like I can see that you're kind of still caught up on the last guy.
Yeah.
I think it's more of the worry of, are you gonna do the mad thing? Like, are you gonna, just leave me, or have you got like a seeding, or have you got like a secret that you're hiding from me, like you know,
security question.
Yeah. Like obviously, I know a story where the girl that I was with, she was dating a guy that had a wife and kid at home. But these times
Jesus.
she had no clue. Time.
Yeah.
So it's like, you've brought that to me. So now you're checking my phone, but I'm not doing it.
Trauma.
So what?
Wow, y'all are traumatized out here, man.
Yeah, man. And I understand that. That's why when they come to me and they just go, oh yeah, what's that on your phone? Da, 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 da. I just come with a calm vibe to them and just explain.
Or you
to
just
them
let them see.
It's not bro.
Well, all of you let females
Mia is different. He's super cool. He's super
So
cool.
what, are we saying the two men in red, no female can go for your phone?
Well, I can't speak for Tash, innit? Because since he's been my dog, I ain't seen him with a woman. So I don't know how he'd be with a woman. But I feel like he's a good guy, and I feel like if he was in a relationship and she generally had a reason to see his phone, I feel like he would.
I feel like you dodged my question. Would you let a female you're in a situation go through your phone?
See how he likes to just shift things.
PR trained. I'll give him that. He's PR trained for sure.
Switch it.
Would I allow someone to go on my phone?
Your significant half, your other half, go through your phone.
Yes. Me being a grown man now, yes.
But she go through both phones.
Yeah, because one's work, one's for the friends.
Tash, would you ever let a female go through your phone, man?
I mean, when you say female, was she my woman?
Your woman, yes.
My woman?
Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing tired for me.
About whoever you're seeing at the time.
Yeah,
Situationship. Remember we spoke about earlier. If you're talking about situationship, tell him.
I don't know what these
you're
words
talking
mean,
about my
man.
woman.
Your woman.
My woman. Then cool. There's nothing tired for me, baby.
About who you're gonna see later on tonight.
I'm not gonna see anyone.
Quick response and then thing there.
If they asked, they wouldn't be able to check my phone now.
Okay, fair enough. But then brings me to the question I need to ask you. Any toxic traits you've had to deal with in the past, man?
I don't like liars.
You dealt with a lot of liars in your time.
Not to say that I've dealt with a lot, I just don't like liars. So when they do come across, delete straight away.
Trust me, he's on the delete
I'm
thing.
on the delete. That's
He's
why.
so on the delete
flies,
thing.
just drop him.
Boom.
Brother, he'll have a day where he'll sit down and swipe off
Swipe,
bare
swipe.
gal, blood. I'm not talking about the Tinder.
So he's got barefoot girl on his phone.
That's what I'm hearing.
Let me hold him up.
That's what I'm
Hold him up.
hearing.
That's what I'm saying.
Delete.
You gotta make sure I'm a busy man, man. You gotta be filling in gaps. It's gotta make sense. Otherwise,
It's true though. It's true stuff.
see you later. But
Time wasters.
But worse than a liar, I think, is a woman with no accountability. I can't do it.
It's facts, man.
That is
Just ruining it.
That's
You're
a big
just-
facts.
Come on,
You're
Lips,
just
you're ruining it.
You're just ruining it.
shocking. It's shocking.
Are you not embarrassed? This is embarrassing.
Accountability is number one, man.
Literally,
it's
If you
right?
can't account for your actions, then
That we're
At
gonna
this
go in
age, at our
circles.
age as well. At our
Yeah,
age,
Big
yeah, it's
person,
true.
big people. Come on.
Zilla, do you have another question to ask the folks? At the
Yeah,
table?
so this one is about legacy. So at some point, we are going to step off to the ancestral realms. Now, we're in the physical realm at this precise moment, and we live moment by moment. Obviously, we've talked about the loss, the lesson, and the win. What would you want your legacy to be, or what you would like to be remembered as when you're not physically here anymore, or remembered for?
What a question. Do you remember? Let's start with Tash. I see you brainstorming over there, man. Let's start with you, man.
That list can go forever, man.
Hit me with something, man. Hit me with something.
I mean, it started already. I mean, in terms of me, I always talk about it. And me and Mike have spoken about it on numerous occasions. Already, just giving back to the youth. The youth is so important, and if they're straight on the right path, then the legacy is just even more stronger, because then they can pass it on to their youth and it can keep going. But you know, if you're not educating and putting them in the right spots and showing them there are opportunities out here, there are things you can do, I mean, then you're not going to be able to build an empire or fortress, you know. So definitely the youth, strong part of the legacy, making sure they're comfortable, they understand what's going on, how history can affect now, and how now is affected by history, both ways, you know, and just understand how to move forward and financially make it make sense. The things you're attacking in life, does it make sense for you? You know, and just being able to have self-awareness moving forward. But in order to do all of that, everything has to be put in place quite nicely, which is quite hard. So yeah, definitely financially for my legacy, and them understanding it as well, I think is a big thing for me.
Oh, dude, I like that answer, man. I like that answer. Yeah, hit me with something. Legacy, man. Hit me with something.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what Tash said about the. I feel like there's a lot of broken homes at the moment, especially
many.
in London, man.
Too
In
many,
London,
man.
I don't know. Maybe it's just. I just feel like this is just a different part of the world, man. Like London's just completely different to everywhere I've been, man. Like
Big facts. Where have you been, though? Tell us where you been.
do you know what? I haven't traveled outside of Europe, but I've been in probably, I would say, like 9 different countries in Europe. 10 different
hell.
countries. Yeah.
Name some off, man. I want to hear this.
Croatia, Cyprus, Greece, Italy, like 20 times. France, Spain, Romania, Moldova. Where else? Yeah, those are the ones that I can name. Can't think of any other.
Right. So what? You guys ready to take SPM to the US sometime in the future?
Oh,
100%,
you know
man.
what? That's
I'll be down.
100%. We spoke
See that
about this.
facility?
Guys, get your gun licenses. You're old enough now.
yeah, we're there, man.
For the people at home, yes, we practice with Nerf guns.
Yeah, it's literally Nerf guns. Follow the camps. Follow the camps.
Camps and stuff, practice our aim and stuff.
Bring it back to reality, fam. Nah, to be honest, man, with the America thing, it's just a bit jarring that we're not at the stage we're at now.
Yeah,
2 years ago, if you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because if we were ready to cook now, it would. Wow, I'm not gonna lie to you, it'll be popping, because the World Cup's there in like a year or two's time.
Swear down. In the US.
Yeah, and the sport, just football is growing there on
Soccer.
mad-
Soccer.
Soccer, dude.
Literally soccer, dude, is growing bad over there, man. So yeah, they're at some point, can't lie to you,
It's inevitable.
yeah,
it's inevitable.
that
It's
we're gonna make
inevitable.
money there.
Should you guys have like a certain like part of the US that you're gonna attack first?
Listen, is it anywhere in the world
Yeah.
that wants SPM? We're there. If it's Jordan, Israel, We're there.
Antarctica?
Antarctica. I'll be there at least for one day.
Ice hockey.
Ice hockey, you know what I'm saying? Handball, pass and move, dog.
Jesus, I hear that, man. So,
Yeah, legacy.
Legacy, Mike.
Legacy,
man.
yeah.
Hit us with
Legacy,
something.
yeah. It means everything, you know. It's just about. I always look back at, you know, when you go to like other people's family homes, you see like the grandparents, like a picture of the grandfather, the grandmother on the wall.
A great noble man.
You know what I'm saying, that died decades ago, but it's on the mother's wall or the auntie's wall because they made such a magnificent impact in the family's life or in that person's life. And I see myself as that person. I see myself as, you know, really putting my family on the next level, which is obviously what we all want: financial freedom, to be able to live a better life than our parents did, you know, and for my children to live a better life than I did. So therefore, legacy is everything, you know, the ancestral lines, everything, you know, just like I said, it comes down to purpose. And for me, it's a case of, you know, that legacy is something that I think about all the time. You know, that comes down to, you know, marrying the right type of woman, the right type of woman that's gonna, you know, that's gonna not negatively impact my family tree, but positively, you know, so the children that we have and the grandchildren that we have, you know, carry on the names well and strong. But yeah, legacy is everything, man. Legacy is everything, because if we look back to our ancestors, you know, they played their part and we have to do our part.
I'll say something on that as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm trying to learn a lot of that kind of stuff from Mike as well, because he talks about a lot about that kind of stuff. Because initially with the legacy thing is like, I fully understand what Mike's saying, but sometimes in my head it's like, first of all, the kids or the grandchildren that we bring up, most of the time, if you've got money and they're grown up wealthy, they tend to end up a flop. Or they tend to end up with no respect.
That's why the understanding is so.
That's why he's saying it.
That's why I say understanding.
So what, you're passing that down directly to the next generation?
It's like Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan, apparently, no matter the amount of riches he has, he's not giving it to his son. He said he's not giving it to his eldest son.
That.
He's giving it to a charity, and it's down to his son to
All
make
that
his own money. Shaquille O'Neal said the same thing. He ain't giving it just to his kids like that. You gotta earn it. Because yes, I'm here to provide a better life for you, but the lessons I've given to you based on your childhood to present, you should be able to be efficient yourself.
Literally.
Because I've showed you how to get a mortgage, I've showed you how to save money, all of that kind of stuff. So it's down to you to help yourself, and then I'll help you. That's my mentality.
That's mad.
And then
What? Is kids in the pipeline for anyone? Any three of you?
Not yet.
can't put a standpoint on it now.
You know what I'm saying? Can't put a standpoint on the family and that, you know what I'm saying? Gotta find a good woman first and that.
You've been going on about a good woman. Tell us.
Trying to.
What type of woman are you looking for? For all the beautiful women watching us on YouTube
What's your
right
time,
now.
Mikey boy?
Let's just go Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? No, man. I mean, this for me, type of woman is just a good woman, a woman that cares about me, a woman that's very attentive,
It's a
very
bit vague. Tell us.
It's vague, but I want a
Appearance.
feminine woman. I want a feminine woman, a woman that, you know, is very old school, traditional, and it's very hard to
You
find.
don't
But
want
there's
a woman
women
that
out
bangs
there.
game with you.
I don't mind that.
That's
but
not traditional though.
But I more want a woman that's, you know, she lives her life. She's happy to, like, you know, look after the yard. That's who she is.
Yeah.
She wants to have, you know, multiple kids. She wants to love me. She wants to, you know, massage me after a long day of work without any qualms.
What's up?
Yeah, it's real life. It's real life. Not every night, obviously. Not every night. Don't get me wrong. Not every night.
China for design that one day for
Listen,
you, boy.
I'll design my woman. Build a bear. Build a woman.
What am I hearing?
No, but yeah, for me, I've been told a lot. I'm very picky, and that's why, you know, in this whole time of me being single, I haven't really picked anyone because I'm trying to find not obviously not the perfect woman, but close to perfect for me.
Have you came close? Man said,
Yeah, I thought I have, and then I haven't. You know what I'm saying? But
There's the sweat.
yeah, I'm always sweating. Menopause. You know what I'm saying? But
what?
So have you learned any lessons from the previous relationship?
yeah, from the previous relationship, the main thing it's taught me is the fact that you have to have your own space and make the most of your 24 hours. Because when you have a partner, you tend to share a lot of your time with that person. So therefore, when you have a lot of time to yourself, what are you actually
what's
doing
wrong with
your
that?
time? There's nothing wrong with that. But the fact that I've been single for such a long time now, it's allowed me to invest all my time into what I want to do. And if what I want to do doesn't materialize, then it's down to me. It's my fault, you know? But yeah, I feel like being single for me personally is helped me push my business because I can work to any hour that I want. I can be at any meeting I want. I can be on the phone for as long as I want, talking about business without having to think about anybody else's feelings, you know?
Makes sense.
Yeah, but if you have the right chick there, she not gonna disturb you. She know you're locked in.
Exactly.
Because she want the Gucci bag and all the other stuff. So
Gucci
if you get one of them trophy girl there, well, that's all she cares about. And how long are you gonna give me some time?
Yeah, see, yeah. So that's not what I'm looking for. I'm more looking
So
for something that's on the grind.
it's you have to understand the nature of what it is, because I've always looked at date as an interview. I've never seen it as trying to get into the knickers. Because you need to find out who she is, what she's about, what trait do you've got, are you a hustler, do you grind, do you just want to sit at home, make babies and do fuck all after that? Do you want to, when the pressure get ready, you jump the ship and run off? Or if the guy got a couple more quid than me, then, you know what I mean, all of these things. So when you walk away in the evening, you can think, okay, I don't think this is the one, you know, so number get deleted.
Number get
true.
delete.
You know
And it's the same thing with generational wealth. It's come from the context of most people who, all right, we're going to go touch a little sore subject like slavery with all of the people them who was involved in slavery all these 300-400 years ago. Some people just been paid off in 2019. They get the last lump sum of money from the UK government for owning people 300 years ago. So if you think about it, all that money been sitting in or get paid into a foundation. So whether you have a youth where get spoiled while he grew up in this hella money, chauffeur-driven, chef, all of this madness, once the money is in our foundation, then they can't spoil that money because somebody always looking after the trust. So the level of financial literacy for keep the generational thing going, you have to understand that, because if you don't understand that, you have all of this money and you still grow the youth like how you grow, just a spendthrifter. They do window shopping all day. Retail therapy. They just go and spend while because there's money there. It's just running. You just turn the tap and money keep running. So it's the principle of how you look at the whole thing. So I understand what you lot are saying about the legacy and the wealth and keep it going. But if you don't understand it yourself, called financial freedom, there's a lot of people rich but they're not wealthy. If a credit crunch happened tomorrow morning, we in a recession, but because COVID propped up the recession, we kind of don't really see it, but it's happening. So people are struggling, like real struggle.
This is the way.
So if we now understand the concept of how the whole thing works, we talk the financial freedom talk till the cow comes home, but then at the end of it, you're still not financially free, because you see people who are rich or wealthy or financially free, they become philanthropists because they buy everything that money can buy, and they have so much money they start give it away.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know what to do with it.
So anybody you see giving away money, like they'd have this, give it to this country or give it to this charity, and they can give it tons of millions of it, is because they're financially free. They have too much butter. And then you have to understand that money speak a language that 99.99% of people don't even understand, because they learn the principle of society being groom you to work for money. Money don't like to be worked for. Money like to be a slave, because it cross borders and avenues within seconds. So now we've got 7 minutes to 7 in England. It's 24 hours in Australia already. There's 6 hours ahead in China and different places. So imagine when you wake up tomorrow morning, your money already quadruple itself. So every 24 hours you wake up, you're richer than when you went to sleep the night before. So when you buy all of the luxury car, the helicopter, the private jet, property in every country you possibly can, and you buy all the freaking fancy bag and your woman have everything that she can, what are you going to do next? You start giving away the money because you got too much.
Yeah.
That's financial freedom.
It's a great dilemma.
Literally.
So it's a nice problem to have, but the first problem is to make the first meal, because once you made the meal, then it start double itself. Then it went to 2, then the 2 turned to 4, then it turned to 8, then it turned to 16, then to 32. 64, and he's keep whopping
'Cause then you know the full-
128, and then he's gone crazy.
you know the
Next
full
thing you know,
amount,
you're billionaire.
Yeah.
All right, lads. Last 5 minutes of the podcast. Sorry to cut you off, Zilla. Just gonna do a quick, fast pace. Would you rather? Just give me one answer. We keep it rolling. Yeah. Prefer English or Chinese food? Let me get some answers, man.
Chinese sweet and sour chicken. And fried
Okay.
rice.
Yeah.
Chinese.
What? No English lovers at the table? Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Would you rather spend
I cook my own shit.
Oh well. Wait to shit on the rest of us. Would you rather spend £1,000 in a designer store or Curry PC World? Come on, man. Give me an answer.
I'll go wholesale.
Yeah.
Wholesale.
Curries, yeah.
Curry PC World. What you getting? What's the first thing you're copping?
Speakers, computers,
Yeah, the surround sound.
LED lights.
LED lights.
I'll probably get some stuff that I can sell back, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
TVs.
Behind the scenes, what is the next plan for each of you? I'm talking 3 by the end of the year. What's
End of the year in 2 months' time?
Yep.
Behind the scenes, well, my life is SPM, so for me, it's just a case of just trying to get more contracts for us.
okay?
Trying to make sure that the team's eating more, business eating more,
Yeah.
brand's just out there more, which is it's doing its thing right now. Right now, we have to big up a Graft VCS. You know, they come on board. They're our sponsor. They're our partners. They handle our HR. They do our contracts. They do our admin. They do our phone calls. And it's a case of if they don't know something, they know someone in that field that can help us. And you know, I feel like Graft has taken SPM to the next level in these past 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time I've been told that it's time for me to delegate and give other people roles and stuff like that. And for Graft to come on board, it's absolutely fantastic because I'm speaking to these people every single day. And not only am I floating ideas, but these people are telling me, oh yeah, let's do this. And what about this? And what about that? And it's just like, it's amazing. So, I don't know how I got onto this point, but big up Graft.
Big up Graft.
Yeah, big up Graft.
Mihai, what is your plans for the next 2 months, man? For the end of the year, man?
Just probably move out with my girl.
Yeah.
Try to find somewhere to rent out.
What you
And
thinking?
then-
Bachelor pad, what?
It's a
Man
bachelor
cave?
pad.
What type of vibe you going for?
Yeah, more like a 2-bedroom outside London, you know.
Now, Mihai, what type of
We're
vibe
talking
you
5-year
doing?
plan. This guy's talking 5-year plan.
Talking what type of vibes that y'all gonna be? Like man cave, split decision, type of. What's it gonna look like on interior, man?
Yeah, to be honest, that my girl's in charge of that, man. So hopefully it's just a cozy atmosphere, man, where I can just go home, chill on my sofa, watch telly, whatever I need to do. Have maybe like a room where we're planning to have a 2-bedroom. So hopefully one of the rooms can be like a mini office slash
Okay,
kind of
work from
some
home.
gym
Let's get this
equipment,
shit done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another one's where the magic happens.
Okay, but I mean, you did mention that you can swim pretty well. You mentioned you're a lifeguard. Maybe that could be in the protocol.
Oh yeah, just
SPM, swimming,
Oh,
maybe?
definitely.
Come on, man.
Definitely.
Oh, man.
You're invited. Don't worry.
All right, cool. So I'll
I
be
didn't know
there.
this guy can swim.
Tash, last 2 months of the year coming up, man. What's in the pipeline, man? Chat to me.
I don't really know, man. Probably get some more contracts
Okay.
for sure. That would be good for us. We got more coaches on board, so it'd be good to have more contracts, more stuff flowing about. I also kickball, so I want to score some goals, man.
Yeah.
Some
I want to
goals.
score some goals, man. I want to celebrate, lift this cup. So
Okay.
cup run going. Yeah, man. Couple of dance events coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to those.
Live stream on your Instagram, maybe.
Yeah, I'm really bad with social media.
Yeah,
stuff
we
like
all are, man. We're learning,
that.
man.
And I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Try, man.
Well, we getting a music, dance, SPM collaboration. Is it in the pipeline? No.
Promises, mate.
No?
Promises, mate.
Yeah. Fair enough, man. Had to ask. Well, thank you guys so much for coming
Listen, we
along.
got some promo to show, man. Tash, if you check if your foot, there's a bag.
Yeah.
There's a bag.
There's a couple,
What's in the bag, man?
couple things in the bag. You know
What you got in the bag, man?
Free merch, SPM merch. You know what I'm saying for the youth them. You know what I'm saying for the youth them and that. So you know what I'm saying. We just
Let's see what's going on. Usually we don't let people open bags in this type of environment, but we allow it. Well, that's like a windbreaker, dry fit type thing.
Let's show the camera right.
Okay.
Right now we're stepping out. You know, we've got
What does that say? Wembley Pharmacy on it.
Wembley
Sponsored.
Pharmacy. That's our sponsor. Big up Wembley Pharmacy. They're by Alperton Station. They're open up until 11 p.m. most nights. You know what I'm saying?
Big up Wembley Pharmacy, man.
So Wembley Pharmacy and Graft are SPM's sponsors. They believe in us, and it's great to know that there's people out there that not only just say they believe in us, but they're willing to financially back us. And that's what Wembley Pharmacy have done. You know, they're our sponsor. They've provided us the funds to, you know, provide the kit for the young people. It's match kit as well as training kit as well.
How much? Let's get some prices, man.
How much, man? It's £25, man. It's cheap prices right there. So just come on SportsPlayMotion.com. You know, you'll find us on our shop. You'll find it on our social media, our Instagram, our LinkedIn, everything. But yeah, we've got tracksuits for the young people. They can wear during our sessions. And we've also got football kit as well for the young people. We've also got PE kit coming as well. So, you know, we want these kids to wear our brand. We want these kids to look like us when they come to our sessions, represent the red colour, you know, which is Arsenal for these men and Man United for me.
Okay, so it works out. As long as there's no Chelsea supporters in the house.
No blues.
Right. Well, guys, once again, thank you guys for coming along. You guys definitely got to come back. Kind of forgot to press record on the camera, but
He's lying.
I'm being dead serious. So maybe...
Seriously?
Yeah, I know. I know, man. Give me a break, man. Give me a break, man.
Ruining it.
Give me a break, man.
Look at my lips. You're ruining
But
warm up. It's okay.
yeah, it's warm up, man. You guys can come back. Maybe early December when I get back. Yeah, man. That sounds like a vibe.
Even April is our 3rd year anniversary
April.
as a business.
Aight.
You know, so right now we're 2 years, let's say 6 months, 7 months strong.
Okay.
Right now it's still in the
So
top
what
of the
is
phase.
the birthday, the founding date? Like,
I don't know the founding date, but I remember our first session was Easter, April 2020 or 2021. We started
Okay.
working with a group called Spirits. Big up Spirits. Big
So
up
maybe-
Ollie. Big up Ollie, wherever you are
He's gonna see
today.
this, my guy Ollie.
Wherever you are today, Ollie
My
was the
guy,
first
Ollie.
kid that gave us an opportunity. You know, he was a kid just, you know, during COVID. I was doing private sessions with the kid, or me and Tash were doing private sessions with this young man. He was an overseas student, so he didn't go to a regular school.
yeah.
But then he signed up for a home ed center where they provided like maths, English, science, and potentially PE.
Bro.
And when he found out that there was a PE opportunity, but there was no PE teacher, he was like, hey, he would love for SPM to be the PE teachers.
Yeah.
And that's just down to the fact that we had great rapport with this young man throughout the whole COVID period.
Okay.
And his mum connected us with the head teacher of that school or that center, and from there it's just been a rolling snowball effect. You know, so big up Ollie if you wherever you are, man. He's
Ollie.
he
Ollie,
helped SPM.
Ollie.
Oi, mate. You know what I mean, mate? 3 pints of lager, packet of crisp, mate.
Okay. But yeah, man. Maybe, yeah, around
Definitely
just before Easter.
Yeah.
Get you guys back on it. See what plans have progressed since then.
Yeah, man.
100%.
But we've come to the end of our slot here. Episode is this? I don't even know
10,
about
I
it.
think.
10 with that one.
10, 11,
10 with the points,
12.
Zilla.
Yeah, we're just the numbers are racking up. But want to thank Coach Tash, Coach Mihai, Coach Mike for being with us today. Like I said, my apologies on the visuals, guys. My apologies. But that's it from me, Double S. I'm signing off. I'm gonna let everyone sign off themselves. It's been a blessing, and yeah, link in the description, man. Go subscribe to the Patreon. Unreleased footage on there. Peace.
Peace. Mike, see you, you know what I'm saying? Tracksuit speaker, soon come back, see you in land, you know what I'm saying?
Layers, you lot, Mihai here.
Yep, Coach Tash at your service.
Find us on our social platforms. You know, we got social media, Instagram, SportsPlayMotion.
They'll be on the
Search
screen.
us.
They'll be on the
You know what I'm
screen.
saying? Put it all on the
Search
screen.
us.
Instagram royalty. You know what I'm saying? Me has got plug ups. I can't remember his Instagram name right now.
It'll be on the screen, man. You
Put it
don't
on
know
the
the man.
screen.
On the screen, man.
Yeah, man.
Alright, Zilla, sign us out today, man. We'll wrap this one up.
Lessons.
Yes, and before I go, I'll leave you with a thought. So, your network is your net worth.
Yeah.
So careful how you build it.
100%, man. This
Because
is
if it's not influential to you, then you don't need to be in that network then.
and this is why before we go, this is why I have to big up Graft again.
Yeah.
Because Graft, they like I said, not only are they, you know, helping us with the HR, with the admin, with the contracts, but they're trying to push us to that next level. They're trying to get us, you know, speaking to people that are working in the boroughs, working in the council. That gotta help SPM. So big up Graft, 100%.
Graft and Wembley Pharmacy are
Wembley-
today's sponsors,
Wembley
man.
Pharmacy.
You know the fucking vibes,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Come on, man. All that beautiful kit that we got right now. Big up Wembley Pharmacy and
link in the description
big
for
up
the kit.
100%, man. We're gonna give you that. You know what I'm saying? Big up the team, SPM. Big up the management team right here, Tash, Mihai. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for these guys, we wouldn't be where we are right now. Big up everyone else that's working. SPM is bigger than all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And these kids are really, waking up in the morning thinking about the sessions, and this is why we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? So, big up everyone. Thank you for having us, man.
Nah, thank you lot for coming, man. Shit, man. What, you guys are the third guests. We had Play Baby Elites, our last technician from Wembley side.
Big up.
Nats P from Graft VS. Had K, up and coming entrepreneur in university right now. I got you three legends. You guys will be back season 2, April. I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, maybe you guys can get a t-shirt for me, man. Maybe,
yeah, man.
Maybe.
You should be in it next episode.
That's cute.
But yeah, Zilla, sign us off, and this will be the end of this episode today.
Blessings.
Yes, sir, it's a wrap. I said good night, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are listening. Hopefully you learned something today, and there's a whole heap of personal stuff shared today, so you can learn from these lessons. Enough love and respect for the man them for come through and spread some love and share some personal stuff where never necessarily need to be out there, but it is just to inspire others. So, and like I always says, if you change your mindset, you change your circumstances. And with that says, we're signing out. Peace.
One round of applause before we wrap this up.
Nothing beats passion and work ethic. You know what I'm saying? We're out here. You know what I'm
See you
saying?
guys next week. Peace and love.